Hello friends, this video is specially for you if you are looking for a simple and effective method to score 100% in your writing essay. I know it is very difficult for the students to prepare everything, right? That they have to write an essay of 200 to 300 words, then the timing they get 20 minutes, every time they'll get a new essay topic. So think about the topic, like what I should write into it, then the spellings, then advanced vocabulary words, then punctuation, complex sentences. There are so many things that makes this writing essay a very tedious and tiresome task for you. But no, that is not the case now. I have devised a very beautiful solution for you. So what I have done is I have gone through all the parameters that how computer is awarding scores to you, and considering all those parameters I have prepared a template for you, and this template, this format will include around 250 words. Yes, so if you already have the ready-made 250 words, means you need not to put in a lot of efforts from your side. Whatever the topic you will be getting, you can exactly write the same. But make sure before writing the same into your final exam, don't be careless, because what students generally do, they read it half-heartedly, might be twice or thrice, and at the time of typing it into the final exam, they keep on skipping the words, and the meaning of the sentences, the meaning of the entire essay get changed, and they do not get the sufficient scoring, right? So if you want to follow the format, make sure you type the same format daily, and you should be that much comfortable, you should be that much accurate with the template, that in fact if you are typing it by closing your eyes, you will be writing is all perfect, right? So this is how my video, my lessons can help you if you practice in that way. Okay, but before discussing the format, I would like to discuss the parameters, the marking criteria, that what are the 7 factors that are responsible for your scoring, and the computer is going to evaluate your writing, right? So these 7 parameters we have. The first is the content. So your content of the essay will give you 3 points. The second we have, that is a formal requirement. So formal requirement means your essay must range between 200 to 300 words. So if you are writing more than 200 and less than 300, you will be getting 2 points for that. The next is grammar. Your grammar must be accurate, and for the correct usage of grammar, you will be awarding 2 points. The next we have is a spelling. That is why I am focusing again and again for the spelling, that learn it nicely, and you will be getting 2 points for your spellings. The second is vocabulary, that you are using idiomatic expressions, collocations or advanced vocabulary words. So for the correct usage of vocabulary, you will get 2 points. The next is the development, structure and coherence. Coherence means whatever the ideas you are writing, whatever the paragraphs you are making, there should be a connectivity between the ideas and between the paragraphs. So I kept this parameter also in mind while preparing the template for you, and this is for 2 points. The next is, and the last one is, general linguistic range. So general linguistic range means whatever the sentences you are making, all these sentences should not be the simple one. Apart from writing the simple sentences, you should write some complex and compound sentences, and this is again for 2 points. So in that way you will get all 15 points for your essay topic. Okay, so now you have gone through all the parameters. So make sure now when you watch the lesson further, when you get the template in your hand, make sure to read it again and again, to type it on the daily basis and get the 100% of it, right? So let's see the template now. Okay, so let's start with the introduction, that how can you write introduction. It is a point of debate, that it is a point of debate means it is a matter of discussion, that, and after this here you need to add the question statement, and make sure you only add the question statement. Do not write any statement given after that, such as do you agree or disagree. So these sentences which contain question mark must not be added into the introduction. Only the statement with a full stop must be there. Then the second paragraph, a significant chunk of the community welcomes the conception. Significant chunk means majority, large group of people. So the large group of people is in favor of the statement, whereas however the remaining members oppose the same. So the remaining members oppose the same means the remaining members do not agree with it. I entirely accept this phenomena. I entirely accept this phenomena means I completely agree this topic, this statement, and explain why in this essay, and I am going to explain that why it is happening. The second paragraph, there are umpteen arguments. Umpteen means many. There are many arguments which go along with my personal perspective. Go along means arguments which agree with my opinion. First and most prominent lies in the fact that, so the most important reason or the most important reason is that human beings should be extra careful. So human beings should be extra careful. So extra careful, we were talking about the same, careful with their decisions, right? Being ignorant and unschooled. Ignorant and unschooled means lack of knowledge. So due to lack of knowledge, people's activities can cause several consequences. Consequences means result. Many results can be seen, can be faced, which pose a great threat not only to environment but also to individuals. Okay, so these activities are dangerous for environment, for individuals as well. So I have added not only but also. Not only but also is how you can make a complex sentence. Now this complex sentence will give you added points for that. To quote an epitome, for example, now a survey was conducted by an eminent university. Eminent means famous. So a famous university conducted a survey. That university was there in Australia and it was conducted in 2015, which revealed the findings that, means whatever the result, whatever the outcome was that for the survey, that 25% people became the victim of the above mentioned issue. Like more than 25% people, they became the victim or they faced the consequences. However, the situation changed drastically after a couple of years. So however, the situation was different, it improved. Now in third paragraph, at the flip side of the coin means on the other hand, there are another indispensable arguments. Indispensable means important, the most important. So there are some important arguments which are incumbent. Incumbent means necessary, which are necessary to be discussed. And what these arguments are? Longevity of humans. Longevity means long life. Long life of humans. Holistic development of children. Holistic means overall. Overall development of children, including academic and personal grooming. So growth, and after growth we have like environmental concerns, whatever the environmental concerns are related to that, and industrial growth. So all these are the instrumental elements which require huge attention. Huge attention means a lot of attention need to be placed, need to be paid on all such parameters. Then after that, to give an example, so to exemplify, as per a research published in an eminent newspaper, so a research was carried out and that research was published in a famous newspaper. And what was the findings of that research was 40% residents obtained huge benefits from the proposed government reforms. So whatever the government reforms were proposed, because of all such reforms, 40% residents had a lot of benefits. Better economic future is promised by the proposed government policies which are affecting the life of each and every. So better economic future is promised means people will be having a better economic future if there will be these kind of proposed government policies and reforms. Therefore means as a result, these proposed policies will not only make people more pragmatic in their standpoint. Pragmatic means practical, okay, so their viewpoint become more practical, and at the same time but also lead to a better living standard, and at the same time their living standard will also be improved, right? So this is again your complete third paragraph. You need not to add anything from your own side, you just have to prepare it nicely and write it down in your final exam. Now we will talk about fourth paragraph. Okay, so the fourth paragraph, the conclusion part is, all the above discussed assertions lead to the conclusion that, assertions means points, so whatever we have discussed in the above paragraph, we will reach to the conclusion that although people enjoy numerous benefits due to the trend, so there are many benefits that people gain, that people enjoy because of it. However, the drawbacks associated with the same cannot be glozed over. Glozed over means ignored, right? So at the same time, like benefits are there, but we cannot forget the drawbacks. Then, so in my opinion, it should be wise enough to say that, in my opinion, it is wise enough means that is a good idea to talk about. Then here you can write the question statement again. Okay, so in this conclusion also you just need to add the question statement, nothing else, and you can type the as it is same in your final exam to score highest bands. Okay, so now if you think that you have understood it nicely, but it is very difficult for you to note down on the paper, so you can click on the link given in the description below. If you click on the link, you can directly go towards the PDF and you can download the PDF straight away. Okay, and if you like this video, do not forget to share it with your friends. All the best.